injury update on KG, Paul, and AK?
KG and Paul go. AK would be out.
All right. Can you just talk about, I know every game is important down the stretch, only 21 games left, but this one is a 3-game swing either way. If you win, you're 3 out. If you lose, you're 5 out, plus they have the tiebreaker. So how big is this one tonight against the Raptors?
It's a regular game. We just got to protect home. You guys can deal with all the games of being in and out. So it's just about winning and protecting home and keep building on what we've been doing this month, but also for the year.
And since they traded Rudy, they're 28-14. What's made them so good?
They got a great coach in Coach Casey, and they got some talented young guys that are coming into their own. And with DeRozan and then Lowry's playing off the charts for them, they put a lot of pressure on you on the defensive end, and then when all offense, we got to take care of the ball and continue to keep sharing it.
How important is winning the division, though, in the grand scheme of things?
We're just worried about tonight's game. That the Atlantic is something that is there, but right now it's just we're playing Toronto. And after tonight's game, I think there's 20 games left, so we've got to take one at a time.
Jason, before the season, Sean Livingston talked about what an opportunity this was for him, and you talked about hoping that he would be able to seize the opportunity. I mean, clearly he's had a terrific year. Can you talk about what that's been like for you to see him be able to come back and be an important player, an important team in this league?
I think he's done a great job. He seized the moment. I think he's playing at a high level. He's been great for us all year, and hopefully he can continue. He's probably played a lot of minutes. He's on pace to play more minutes than he has in the last 2 years, so I'm happy for him. It's a great story, but he's about team and he's about winning, and you can see that on a nightly basis.
I know, Paul. I know you said Paul's playing tonight. On Friday, you mentioned that his shoulder's pretty weak right now, and he said some of it maybe from playing the 4 and playing against some of these bigger guys. Is there any concern on your part or the team's part about the pounding he's taking guarding these bigger guys? And is there any thought to maybe giving him a couple nights off to try to get that shoulder strengthened up at some point?
Well, yeah, I thought he was out, and this is the kind of player and competitor he is. He wants to play. So, the concern, at any position you take a pounding, no matter what. But he's a pro, and he wants to help his team win, and he understands, how important he is to the team. So, hopefully he can help us tonight.
And with Kevin, is there any kind of restriction on him, or is he good to go?
There's no restrictions. We'll see how he feels, and we hope that he can play at the level that he was before he went out.
Jason, Darren said last week that this team is built for the playoffs. In your mind, what's the difference between a good regular season team and a good playoff team? And is it more about experience or style of play, or is it a combination of the two?
I think the biggest, for whoever, if you're built for the playoffs is if you win the championship. That's the only way you're judged as being the best. So hopefully we can be that team. You got to be healthy. Hopefully we can be healthy going into the playoffs. But, we got 20-something games left to finish, so we can't think about the playoffs right now.
But is there a certain style of play that you feel you want to be playing, when the playoffs come around? Is there certain things that you want to be able to do well that you think will translate better to the playoff?
I would love to rebound the ball. But if we can't, we got to continue to keep playing the way we are.
Jason, going back to Paul, was that one of those kind of quick conversations? You looked at him, he said, yeah.
I thought he was out, and so when I saw him, he said nope. So it was a surprise to all of us, but, that's Paul. He wants to play. Hurt or not hurt, that's just who he is.
I know last time we talked to the guys in Boston before you played Toronto the last time, there was a sense that we got to get these guys back. They beat us in Toronto, and then the game here you guys lost as well. Is there any sense from the guys that this is like a revenge game or any bigger than any other game because of that?
It's just part of the 82-game season. It's just another game. There's no revenge. There's no big game. It's basketball.